This post-match report is proudly brought to you by Complete Sports Management, more footy, less admin, and Stat Guru, when numbers matter.
Hi, I'm Lucas from Complete Sports Management here at Springfield Park, where Ivanhoe has unfortunately gone down to Whitehorse Colts by 20 points today. I've got the coach of Ivanhoe here with me, Mick, and a really tough result today, Mick. It was a really good comeback, but wasn't quite enough in the end.
Yeah, it was. I think we got within about a goal of them in the last quarter, and then we rolled the dice and tried to win, and they kicked another couple and blew us out of the water at the end. But, you know, we were down by 3 goals in the first sort of 5 minutes of the game. So to get back within a kick was a really good effort from our girls.
I imagine the main message at the end of the game would have been that you're really proud of the girls because it was a really, really good spirited effort today.
Yeah, it was. I was very positive of their performance. Yeah, it was a really great effort, and we can take a lot from that and hopefully improve. And then if we meet them in a final, maybe be a little bit closer.
Yep. Now, in that third quarter was a very crucial quarter. A number of times you closed to within 2 goals before they sort of kicked a sort of a settler goal. That must have been a bit frustrating to watch, I must have thought.
Yeah, it was. They seem to get their goals a lot easier than us as well. They seem to move the ball very quickly into the forward line and score a bit easier than we did. But yeah, they were a very good team and scored easily.
One thing I noticed today was you dominated the ball around the midfield, but it was a really easy transition for the Colts today from defence into attack. Was there anything you were looking to sort of work on to prevent that from happening, maybe?
Yeah, they did. They handballed really well out to girls on the move, so it gave us something to think about, you know, in our training to try and get on the move a little bit more like they did. Yeah.
Now, just on some individual performers, there were a number of really, really strong performers in the midfield. Most of all, PISASALE with 39 touches, but also Natasha Reeve and Rhiannon Campbell and Laura Franklin. They were really, really impressive in that area. Yeah,
they were fantastic. And I thought it was Bridget was really good as well in the ruck. She's a young ruckman and did really well. Yep.
And of course, we must mention BALDASARRE, 4 goals, very good effort.
Yeah, she's a gun. Once she gets it, she kicks a goal for you. So, yeah, really, really good kick of the footy. So,
well, thank you, Mick, for spending some time with us. And next, we'll have Richard, who will be wrapping up the Whitehorse Colts effort.
Thanks, Lucas. Richard here from Complete Sports Management with Whitehorse Colts players and coach. Let's start with PIRCE. The margin at the end was 20 points, but from the sidelines it felt closer than that. How would you say you felt on the field as a player?
Definitely playing in the back line. We could see that the score was very close. We were able to work it back in the last quarter, though. Definitely throughout the second and third quarter, we could definitely feel the scoreboard was very close, but we were able to get away in the end, which really helped.
So coming out into that fourth quarter, you did a really good job in the back line of locking it up. Maddie, what sort of stuff are you working on at training to keep the pressure inside the forward half of the opposition?
So pretty much we're just working on going wide. We don't want to go down the middle of the corridor, otherwise it would be more likely of a turnover. We're working on our talk, so just making sure that we're talking to each other and getting the handballs out the back and just those kind of simple little things.
Yeah, and Matt, so probably the standout performer for me today was Sabine Kilkenny in the ruck. Yep. She massed a ton of hit-outs and did some nice work around the ground as well, laying a few tackles. Yep. Could you talk about her development as a player this year and what she means to the midfield?
Sabine is very important, playing in the ruck for us. She's terrific getting a tap outs, and she does a terrific amount of work around the ground as well. And she cops a few whacks. She copped a couple of balls in the head today. She copped a few heavy whacks last week as well, and then came up well for the game. Look, she gives her all. Goes very hard, and it's hard for us. We've usually got Bree Ritchie as a backup. That gives Sabine, 5 or 10 minutes a quarter to rest. She wasn't playing today, so Sabine had to do all the work pretty much. We threw a couple of part-time ruck girls in there who did okay. But yeah, look, she's great. Sabine's great. She works really hard, and yeah, she gives her all, and that's what we hope that all the girls do for us. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're pleased with her game.
So, good start to the first quarter, but they fought their way back into the game. What was the message at 3/4 time to finish the game off at the end?
You heard the message. Look, we really did lose sight of the basics today. The first quarter was good, and the last probably 10, 15 minutes of the last quarter was really good. In that middle section, we just did some silly things that were out of kilter with what we're trying to get the girls to do. So we're going to just keep on drilling in our basic game plan, and hopefully the next couple of weeks, we don't want it to end up a congested strap, because we don't have enough bigger, stronger girls to play that brand of football. We need an open brand of football. We'll tell the rest of the coaches that so they all know. But if we can do that and our game plan sort of tries to accommodate for that, that's what we want to do.
Thanks, Matt, and thanks, girls. That's all from here at Springfield Park, where the Whitehorse Colts held off Ivanhoe to run out 20-point victors. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for next week.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.